Welcome to our good friends here at Klipsch. Some would say the largest speaker brand in the world, if I can say that out loud.
Correct.
So I'm going to hand it over to Derek. He's the vice president of important stuff like product and so forth.
Yes.
So please give him your attention, and Derek, take it away.
Thank you, Jonathan. Welcome, everybody. So my name is Derek Everson. I'm the vice president of commercial strategy. I'll give you some good information today. We're going to go pretty quick. We got 7 demos, 20 minutes, and it's going to be really good. Great. So we've been really busy. It's been 80 years for both of these brands. What we wanted to do was honor them with something very authentic. We did it in a couple different ways with Onkyo, with our Creator Series and our Muse, having new designs that harken back to old legacy items, and it's got a lot of excitement. One of the things we wanted to do really special when it came to our 80th Klipsch horns. One of the things that Paul W. Klipsch was known for was creating his own recordings, creating his own measurements. So we were able to capture that recording and be able to bring it to you on a special giveaway, this vinyl that you're going to see right here. This record will come with the product itself, and it has a really great job of stereo reproduction. Mind you, this recording you're about to hear is Paul W. Klipsch's own voice. He recorded to demo these speakers in 1953. It's a stereo recording. The first stereo recording was ever released in 1958. So 5 years before stereo was ever existed to the public, PWK was experimenting with this track right here.
Since I'm the speaker of the evening, I'm using my own voice as a reference for recording purposes.
1, 2, 3, 4. You see the needle batting over there a little bit? 1, 2, 3, 4. Top 10 there. That's good.
We can also say things like Joseph's father's shoe bench out.
Starting from position number 7. Joe took father's shoe bench out. This is position number 6. This is position number 5, position number 4, position number 3, position number 2, position number 1. Cut it off.
We're going to start with this guy right here. This is the new addition to the Heritage lineup. This is called Rebellion. So we were just talking about Paul W. Klipsch. This is one of his original designs, originally called the H8. It was supposed to be a center channel for his stereo system because he was a big fan of 3-channel. No, it's not a center channel. So what this speaker did was it was a little bit too small from what he thought these two 15-inch woofers could do. So he went with a 12-inch woofer, which the press said would be acoustic heresy. So we named that speaker Heresy. Now we have the Rebellion, so 8-inch woofer. We have a Tractrix horn-loaded high and mid section. This is in a tiger wood finish for the 80th anniversary with the 80th anniversary grill. But we will have these in walnut and black going forward. It is the most entry-level price point into the new Heritage lineup. So now we're going to go into the 80th anniversary Klipsch horn. So these are the tiger wood finish, just like you saw on the Rebellion, with a brass inlay. The inlay is not just to look beautiful. It is emulating the folding that's happening inside the cabinet. Same 15-inch woofer, but what you guys can see is the top end is different. This is the K5J sand cast horn, one of Paul Klipsch's original designs that we've modernized. We have a new 4-inch compression driver on the back. It is crossed over at 350 hertz. So the horn does a lot of the heavy lifting. I'm gonna do 2 tracks for you guys. The first of which is also gonna highlight the DSP. So we have an active crossover that is required for this two-way system, and it really adds a lot more modernization to it. So the clip I'm gonna play for you guys is from Zac Brown Band, Highway 20 Ride, one of my favorites. Big Zac Brown center image. The track's great because it's about his divorce and driving his son to the state line and then having to make that long drive back. So here's Highway 20 Ride by Zac Brown Band.
I ride east every other Friday.
So a little bit more on the RP line, we're going to jump into the subs. So the lineup itself is 3 towers, 2 books, 2 center channels, an Atmos topper, and a surround channel. The towers themselves is one with incorporated Atmos upward firing drivers, and then there's 2 other sizes with smaller bass drivers. The bookshelves, just smaller mid-bass drivers, and same applies to the center as well. Next, we're going to move on to the RP compact subs. Both the RP3 and the RP Compact subs are worldwide debuts here at Audio Advice Live. The K-Horns, as well as the Rebellion and all that, is a North American debut for these products. Now, the compact subs are really special. One thing that we wanted to do was we really want to challenge our engineers when they were designing this sub. So as Jonathan Stevens knows, we needed them to hit a number. And the number they needed to hit was the frequency response. They needed to make sure the subs dig just as deep as the previous RPs, but we challenged them to shrink the cabinet size. So we shrink the cabinet size on average about 50%, so we lost cubic volume, so we lost output. So they're down to about 3 dB in headroom, but we're able to hit the number and maintain the frequency response, so they still dig pretty deep. So we're going to do a demonstration here that's going to really highlight that and give you an idea of what these compact subs can provide as far as power. Good, right? Strong sound, so I'm really happy with the performance the engineers we achieved on these. So what you just heard is 4 16-inch subs. As you can see from our stack right here, we have a 16, we have a 14, and we have a 12-inch. As you can see from this stack right here, we reduced it 50% in its total cubic volume size.
On average, 48%, 50%, 52% smaller.
All right, so last thing we're going to leave you with is our partnerships. Our job as a vendor is to put our brand in front of as many consumers as possible. Number one, that is what we need to do. The more eyeballs we're in front of, the more likely people might just buy something, right? Or at least they take advantage of our product and get great audio experience. So who here has seen the new movie Odyssey? What? Gee, I thought this thing was popular, Dave. So, we won't tell our friend Christopher about that. But anyway, so we are the official audio sponsorship of the Odyssey movie. If you haven't seen it, it's 3 hours on the edge of your seat. And the reason you're on the edge of your seat is because of the bass. It's literally like a 60 hertz bass tone, the entire movie itself. So we do have a special trailer that we're able to give you a little demonstration of, so you'll get 30 seconds of the 3 hours right here. So we'll hit it now.
You want to see it?
No.
Yeah, 3 more days of me.
That is it.